Hey, children of the promise, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, getting ready to street preach. There's a big public artwork over here called Patience is Her Secret, and I saw maybe some homeless folks or unsheltered people just hanging out in the park area, so I'm gonna see if I can go share the gospel with them. My rental car says that it is 127 degrees. I'm gonna try and show that to y'all. Can you see that? It's crazy. So it's really hot. Almost nobody's out, but there's a few men and women, maybe 10 over there, and we'll see what the Lord does. Hey, brothers and sisters, here's a question that I have to ask you this afternoon. My name's Pastor Samuel. I'm here visiting just for the weekend. Here's a question. Is your soul well watered? Is your soul well watered? I flew into Arizona on Friday, and as I was flying in, I was looking out the little plane window, and I thought, man, this place is a desert. But it's amazing, the city and the population and everything that is here in a place that, I don't know, maybe a few hundred years ago would have been a lot harder to live in.
And
but what's essential for this city and what's essential
Native Americans.
And what's essential in a desert environment is water, right? Everything needs water. You need water, I need water. But here's the question I want to ask you this afternoon. Is your soul watered? Is your soul watered? The reason this city could be here, you and I can be here, is because the water supply somewhere, I don't know if it's deep in the ground, but we need water, not just for our physical bodies, but I need water for my soul. There's a story in John chapter 4 about a woman who felt very dry in her soul. Maybe some of you feel that way right now. Maybe you feel oppressed by more than the heat out here, but you will feel oppressed by the things that you've been walking through. You feel oppressed maybe even by some choices that you've made. In John chapter 4, it says that Jesus was at a well. It's that symbol of life, that symbol of water, right? We'll pretend that this circular trash can is the well. It said that Jesus went and he sat down at this well in Samaria, an area right by Israel. And he said as he was sitting at the well, this woman came to the well. And this woman had never met Jesus. But somehow Jesus knew the secret things of her life. And he began to talk to this woman. He said, "Woman, get me something to drink." And the woman said, "What? You're a Jew, I'm a Samaritan." There were racial barriers that they weren't supposed to cross, but Jesus still spoke to her. He loved her, just like he loves you. And as Jesus spoke to this woman, he revealed the secrets of her heart. And he knew that this woman had had 5 husbands. Maybe some of you have had broken relationships. Maybe you're walking through things and your memories are hurting you. They're coming after you. This woman had a lot of bad experiences with men. But Jesus saw her and he loved her. He spoke to the secrets in her heart. He spoke to the secrets in her heart, and at the end he said, "Look, woman, you don't have to come to this well anymore." He said, "Well, I'm going to give you living water." Brothers and sisters, we all have a need in our heart for something. We're all searching for something. Maybe you've had 5 marriages. Maybe you've had 100 relationships. Maybe it's the drugs. Maybe it's the alcohol. Maybe it's something else. But we're all looking for something to satisfy, not your body, but your soul. People look for money. People look for careers. People look for almost anything to try and scratch that itch to give them peace. But listen to me, my friends. There's only one thing that can ultimately fulfill your soul, because you're an eternal being, because you're something significant in God's eyes, and there's only a significant answer that can really make you happy, and that is God himself. That is his son, Jesus Christ, who met that broken woman at a well. And Jesus comes to you today and he speaks to you and he says that he loves you and that he wants that peace for your soul. Is your soul well watered? You can go through life and you can be anything. You can be very wealthy. You can be very intelligent. You can have a great job. I have some friends that are incredible successes, but they're not happy. No matter what you get in this life, no matter what you gain, you can't find true peace and true satisfaction until Jesus Christ, the living water, comes into your heart. And when he comes into your heart, he changes things and he brings peace when you truly find him. And some of you are like, "Yeah, but I tried that," right? I tried that. I know Jesus. But you got to know him in a deeper way. You got to know him in the way that brings true transformation. And when you know him in that way, everything changes. For me, I grew up in the church. My dad was a pastor, but I didn't know God.
Come on.
My dad was a pastor. I didn't know
This
God.
is it now.
But one day I met Jesus after I was about 12, 13 years old. I've been in the church all my life, but I never really knew God. But one day I came to know Jesus, and he changed my life, and he changed my heart. He changed the way that I think. Have you found the water for your soul? Your peace isn't going to come from relationships, and it's not going to come from a can, and it's not going to come from a needle, and it's not going to come from a pipe. It's only going to come from Jesus Christ. And you got to seek him until you find him in that transformational way. He is the living water. Let him water your soul. Thank you. God bless you.